If you are in the market for something bigger with more square footage but at the same time affordable prices, on today's video I present you this brand new construction property with 5 bedrooms and great incentives as well. Welcome everyone to a new tour. If you're new to this channel, my name is Marilyn Caldera and I'm your host, a real estate advisor, coach, and investor in the beautiful sunshine state of Florida. So if you're looking to buy, to sell, to invest, or relocate, my tenant experts and I are ready to guide you from beginning to the end and every step away on any real estate transaction. And most importantly, I will be here guiding you in the best deals. Today's video, I'm in Haines City. This is Polk County. We're a little bit south of Davenport. So if you're looking for properties that are pretty close to Davenport because of the proximity of the theme parks, but the prices in Davenport are kind of high already for you, you can move a little bit south here in Haines City because we are just 10 minutes off the Highway 27. And over there, you will find the Posner Park with a lot of retail shops, stores, restaurants, even more. And as well, Advent Hill in the Highway 27 is about 10 to 15 minutes, and the Champaign 417 is about 16 minutes instead. This brand new construction property features 5 bedrooms with a 3 full bath, 2-car garage, 2,420 square feet of living space. Now let's get inside to enjoy this new tour. All right, lovely family. Now we are in this gorgeous and super ample property. So if you have a big family or you want to host parties and invite friends all the time, so this is going to be the perfect option for you. Price is super affordable with all of the amenities, the green amenities, and most importantly, the ample bedrooms and bath. So as soon as we're stepping into this foyer, to my left side, we will have the access to my first guest bedroom. And as you can see, it's pretty ample. And the most important thing, we have a lot of natural light coming through those big windows with the double panels that will save you hundreds in your electrical bill every month. Okay, the bedrooms comes with a cozy carpet. You can fit your queen side bed right here with the side tables, enough space to walk around in your dresser just to my right side. In terms of the closet, you can appreciate that right here we have a double door. Okay, nice and open space for my closet, and we have all of the wraps connected. It's pretty large, so it will be enough space for you. Now let's keep going in this section because we have a full bathroom. Okay, right here it comes with the granite countertops with enough space for the cabinetry, nice space for the cabinetry, the mirror, the brand new toilet, and just at the end we have the bathtub. So you can see that we have a majority of the ceramic tile throughout the entire section. Then to my left, we will have a linen closet with the wraps installed already, perfect for extra storage space. Now let's coming back to my connection point in this hallway because immediately to my left we have another door that's going to be the perfect option for extra storage space as well. We have the private light and the private door in this area. I have some friends that actually use this space for the dog or even a pet, so you can do that too. All right, now let's keep going because at the end we have all of the common areas. Okay, from here we will see the living room, the dining, and the kitchen. So this is gonna be the space for my living and the first floor. So you can install a sectional couch, a nice center table with your entertainment center just at the end, and you will be surrounded by a lot of natural light as well, thanks to the double windows to my left. And then if we switch over, we will step into my dining section. Okay, my dining section comes pretty simple. Right here they have a square table when you can sit up to 6 people, and the access to the backyard. Okay, we have right here the sliding door for the backyard or patio space, but overall you can do even another, entry table in this section with a little bit more decoration, and it still will have enough space to walk around. In terms of the finishes, we have a luxury vinyl floor plan in all of these first floor, and then the second one will change for carpet. Now let's keep going into the end of this open concept, open layout, because at the end we have the kitchen, okay? Pretty spacious kitchen, obviously surrounded by the same quality materials, granite countertops, the cabinetry, okay? Super nice cabinetry with the soft close. You can see it's still more space to all of the area. The property comes with all of the stainless steel appliances. We have the stove, we have the microwave, we have the dishwasher, and we have the full-size fridge. Also, we have the center island right here as the main character of this kitchen. The ample and deep undermount sink with the motor faucet and good space to sit up to 3 people in the sitting bar area. Now, last but not least, to my left, we have the pantry area with all of the wraps connected already, installed for you, and then the privacy to keep your grocery shopping just right there. Alright, now let's take a quick step into the backyard, because from here what we'll have is the concrete slab. Normally in properties with 2-story, you will see that you don't have the cover lanai. Normally comes as it is, but then you can install later on. Super important to mention that this property has all of the public utilities, okay? Public water, public sewer. You have all of the warranties, and the CVE is a concrete block and both structures. In terms of the space for the backyard, it's about 40 to 50 feet lots. It all depends on the lot that you choose. You will have a good, decent space to, set up a small pool or be a jacuzzi, a playground. It's totally up to you. But guess what? The community itself will have private pool, dog park, playground, internet included already with the association fees. Now let's move out to the second floor. Alright, now we are in the second floor, guys, and from here the possibilities to do your own retreat are even better, because right here you can set up your couch as a small table, a nice entertainment center to my right, and then you will have a good proportion of natural light because we have windows as well in this section. Now let's move out in this direction, because from here, guys, we can step into my primary suite, the private retreat for all of the homeowners, okay? This is gonna be a lovely area with a 16 by 14, and then as you can appreciate, we have a king side bed with the side tables. We have a nice couch right here, good enough space to walk around. The dresser is in front of the bed, so this is gonna be pretty much the area. And as I mentioned before, we have carpet in the floors, but just in the bedrooms and in the second floor. Okay, now from this direction, we'll step into the owner's suite, and you can appreciate immediately to my left this large and extended vanity, guys. It's so lovely because we have great space between each sinks, and then we have good space for the sink right here with the mirror. Then we have in another area just completely perfect for your routines. You have, a little chair over there that you can just in and out, and just create the space for you. In terms of the cabinets, we keep saying the good cabinet space in each one, and then just at the end, the second sink. Now, pretty much in front of the vanity, we have the water closet, and next to it, the walk-in shower, okay? The water closet comes with the private light, the private door, and the private fence, okay? And then next to it, we have the walk-in shower, okay? The walk-in shower comes pretty much as the other one, with the majority of the section in ceramic tile, so you can set up later on your glass shower door or trying to do according as they did over there, but it's totally up to you. We have a window from here, so we have great illumination in this section, even though if we don't have the lights completely on. And then just at the end, we have the walk-in closet. Okay, good space with all of the wraps connected. It's pretty large area, large space. It comes with the carpeting, but you have the shelves installed. Even those ones are in different dimensions for you to try to make a little extra space, a storage space for you, but it's an option to actually take advantage of this space and improve it even more. Okay. Now I'm stepping into this hallway because from here we will take direction from the rest of the areas in the second floor. To my right, it's going to be immediately the laundry area. So in this case, the property comes with the washer and dryer, but also the wraps connected. And right here is the AC unit system. So you will have great and private space when it comes to the laundry area. Okay, now switch over because to my right, we'll keep going with the rest of the guest bedrooms. In this case, they actually did a little bit different in decorations. They turned into an office, but it's actually a full bedroom, okay? We have a single window facing one of the sides of the property, and we have the same design as the other closets in the first floor with a large space for the closet. All right, next to it, my next door is gonna be the third guest bedroom, and you can see how lovely is this space. We still fit a queen size bed. Difference with this bedroom is actually the windows. Right here we have a double windows, okay? And these are different distribution that make a space for a dresser, and of course the same closet space. Now let's keep going into this same direction because my next stop is going to be the shared bathrooms. And of course we have a bathtub with pretty much the same design as the first floor. We have the toilet, and right here we have, which is pretty nice, the double sink, okay? Because obviously you have right here 3 guest bedrooms to share with, so it's nice to have a good and nice space. We have a great areas for the cabinetry, and then we have a spacious closet, okay, with the wraps connected and everything installed. And then to my right, we will have the last stop in this second floor, the exactly same dimensions as the first guest bedroom here. One single window, and the closet space is exactly the same as well as the flooring. Alright family, now let's go straight into the numbers because the asking price for this property is just $380,000. It's a super affordable house. Obviously we're not super into the Orlando City, but we are a little bit closer to Ocala, for example. So think about being in the south of Orlando, so we will be close with Tampa and Orlando, pretty much in that area. So we will move around. So the price for houses like this with the 5 bedrooms is actually a really good price per square feet. Remember, this house features 5 bedrooms, a 3 full bath, 2-car garage with a 2,420 square feet of a living space. Now let's talk about the rest of the incentives, because this builder is offering 4.99% interest rate for FHA, 5.5% interest rate for conventional, and up to $15,000 in closing costs. And most importantly, the community comes with the playground, with dog park, the walk trails, resort style pool. The internet is already included, and obviously all of the maintenance of your surroundings. So for that reason, it's just a $50 in HOA and a portion of a CDD as well that will take care of all of the amenities in the community. Now let's sit down and talk about the prices, or how much money you need to bring per each most traditional province in the market. All right, family. So now we are here to understand the numbers, because I receive the question all the time. It's like, how much money do I need in down payment? I have 20,000. Do you think that is enough to buy a house? Yes or not? But answer is pretty simple. You always will have to multiply the price of the house for the percentage for the down payment. And how do you know the programs of the down payment for each program? Now I'm telling you. For FHA, you always will need about 3.5% down payment. That's the minimum, okay? You can put like 10%, 20%. There's no limit if you want to go with FHA, but the minimum is a 3.5% down payment. So for this case, particularly for this house, we will use the 380, okay, which is the asking price, times a 3.5% down payment. And that will give you a total number of $13,300 for your down payment. That's just your down payment. The closing costs can go from 3 to 5%. It depends of the lenders, the fees. I work with different lenders, but in this case, if you want to have all of the incentives from the builder, you must go with their profile lender, and they have 4 different options. Okay, so we will have multiple options to go with, but it's super important to understand at least how much money you need to have for your down payment. Now let's say that you couldn't qualify for FHA, but you're still in the route to qualify for one of the government loans, which is the VA. Okay, for my dear veterans, thank you so much for all of your service. We appreciate all of your efforts and your work, and that's why you have one of the best programs in the market, which is 0% down payment and 0% PMI. You still have to bring a little portion of closing costs, but guess what? For all of the programs, you will have 15,000 in closing costs. So you have one of the best programs in the market, and on top of that, you will have 15,000 in closing costs. Okay, but let's say that you couldn't qualify for the government loans. They have some conditions that you must meet in order to qualify for those programs. You still have options to buy a house with a conventional loan. Okay, conventional loan is another type of traditional loan. The only difference, they're not governments. Okay, and the PMI is gonna be a little bit more, and the interest rates could be a little bit more, but everything is negotiable in real estate. So they have programs with the minimum 3% down payment conventional if you never bought a house before. Let's say that this is your very first house, and then you have a 3% down payment. You can come and buy this house with less than 13,000. So it's even better than an FHA, right? And then if you qualify, for example, with 5% down payment, could be the best and the most common option, because majority of the people want to buy another house, or they used to have a primary house back in the years. So this is going to be their second loan or their second property in the lifestyle. So they need to come with 5% down payment. Okay, if that is the case, you need to bring in 19,000 to buy this property. Obviously with the 15,000 in closing costs, and then you had to bring your down payment. Okay, same case if you want to buy with 10 or 15%. In both cases, you had to pay PMI. Okay, 3%, 5%, 10%, 15%. In all of those cases, and even with different programs, FHA and conventional loan, you had to pay the PMI. Now, the situation will change if you prefer to come with 20% down payment, which is a 76,000. Okay, I know it's a little bit more of cash, but you will forget completely about the PMI, and you won't have that extra charge every month in your mortgage monthly payment. The good thing about this is you also will have the 15,000 in closing costs, and when you put a little bit more money into the principal, think about this: there's less risk for the bank, which means it will give you a better interest rate. So that's something that you had to think about it. If you have your money there and you don't want to spend them completely on the house, well, trying to do at least a 20% down payment, and you will have a better interest rate. Even though you're not an FHA or VA, you will have a better interest rate, and also you will avoid completely the PMI cost. Guys, there are other programs as DRCR, Balanced Milan, that we can talk about even more, but the time is consuming. So if you have questions about those two programs, come with me. Let's say that you didn't do the taxes and the way that the banks are looking for, or you have extra incomes that you didn't report in your taxes, but still you want to buy a house and you think that you have the funds for it, call me and let's go into the details. Let's narrow down those options for you, and I'm going to make sure that you buy that property of your dreams. Thank you so much for staying with me and another two, my dear family, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.